Hi guys, welcome back to Spoon Feeding Profits. Today I wanted to share with you 10 items that I sold on eBay for profit. Total spent on these 10, and this is total spent, is $68.39. And total profit is $1,200. And that is profit. That's when every single expense comes out. By cost, everything comes out. I made $1,200 with only $68.39 spent. All right, guys. So let's get into it. The first item I want to share with you that I sold is this Spider. It's a vintage Spider ski snowsuit, women's. It was in really good condition. And just the color and the design pattern told me it was vintage. But after I looked and I saw similar ones that said they were vintage, and mine was the only white. It sold within 2 months. I had washers since the beginning. But yeah, it sold within 2 months. This particular item I paid $6 for, and after everything is taken out, all fees, by cost, everything, shipping, I made about $82 on this. So I had it at 99 plus $14.99 shipping, and when everything comes out, that's what I made, 82 bucks. So would I have picked this up if it was in terrible condition? No, especially since it's white. But it was in really good condition for a vintage. It did have a small spot there that I pointed out. But overall, pretty good condition, and 2 months, not that bad for $6 spent. All right, so ski suits sell Spider, but I guess vintage ones are sought after as well because I did see a few selling. All right, guys. So second item that I sold for a good profit was this. Okay, this here. This was a lot that I bought. I had this amazing score on OfferUp a while back. I bought a bunch of surveillance stuff from this one guy, brand new sealed. I paid $500 for the lot, and one of the piece sold for $500 and something. But I later on realized that I sold it too cheap. That particular unit, like seriously, it's really a learning curve. But I don't know what happened, but I priced that thing at $5 something, and it sold like that. And that particular piece would have fetched at least $1,500. I don't know why I priced it. I don't know if I did research. You know what? No, I did do research, but I could not find one. It was like the main unit for the surveillance setup, and everything was brand new sealed. Everything was brand new sealed, and I sold it really cheap. That's why it sold like that. But I didn't have a price to compare it to, and back then I wasn't checking Google and all that stuff. I was just checking eBay. So yeah, but the one unit, I made my money back almost. And I've been just making profits ever since. This is the last piece of that lot, of that haul. But amazing. I made like maybe over $1,000 on that lot profit. So this is a QC surveillance camera. 4-pack. Yep. I sold a ton of this stuff. I had these. I had the single, can't remember what they're called now. But like I said, this is the last piece. All right, guys. I actually took a best offer, though. I took a best offer for $110. So total made on this one was about $95. Took about 3 months to sell because I had this particular one on Amazon, but I pulled it back in and I put it on eBay. It sold faster. So this was on Amazon for a little bit. And when I pulled them in, I sold them on eBay. Certain things just sell best on eBay. The main unit that I told you I sold for $5 something, that was on Amazon. I put it up there for. But those items should have been all eBay. But back then, I was more Amazon focused. But even now, what I realize is some things sell best on Amazon, some sell best on eBay. All right, guys. So that was a pretty awesome score. So really, everything was profit. So I profited about $95 on this. All right. Next item I want to share with you that I sold was this CC Filson, one of my favorite brands to find. This is probably my fourth time finding it. It was a heavy sweater. I paid $3.99 for this. It was in really good condition. Honestly, I took about 4 months to sell it, but I didn't have to. When I found this and I looked it up, I saw someone had one other seller had one, and it was a blue. Identical looking sweater, but a blue, and he had it for $169, and he had washers, so I followed suit. And a few days after me listing it, somebody sent me an offer for $95, and I said, no, I'll take $149. The person denied the offer, so I figured it's fine. It's CC Filson, it's gonna sell. But I just kept having watchers and no buyers. And after 4 months, I dropped the price to $99.99. And lo and behold, somebody bought it within a few days. So I could have sold it like the first week after I listed it. But I was a bit greedy. So anyways, so this item is one of those things that sells really fast. It's just because I had a really high price on it. It took a while. But guys, CC Filson, when you see this brand, you just snatch it up. Just snatch it up. All right, CC Filson. There we go. It was a wool, I believe. Yep, 100% wool. All right, guys. So the next item, I actually shared this on a video by itself. It was just this crazy flip that I paid $1 for this and sold it for $3.59. It was an HP 16C scientist calculator. These were made back in the 80s, I think. But yeah, to find them in pristine condition like this for $1 is just, it was in a thrift store. I shared, a lot about it in the video that I made for this crazy flip that I did. But yeah, $3.59, $10.99. I made about $305. No, I made over $300. I want to say even a little bit more than that on this after all fees and stuff. But I'm going to say about $305 just to be fair. Yeah, so HP 16C. If you check up HP calculators, like the 16C and the 12C don't do as well. But there's a whole other bunch of models out there. I can't remember them right now, but I found a few in the past. Yeah, this was like mint condition, literally. So that was a pretty amazing score. All right. Next item that I bought, I actually shared this in a haul video. This was a little while back. I bought this for $20. Never heard of the brand Bradford Exchange, but because that was on the tag. But I checked it up and I saw a few things that sold for decent, so I figure I'll pick this up for $20. I know Disney stuff sells. It took a little while. Took about 6 months. It didn't have to take that long again. Someone had offered me $80 a while back, and I countered offered them, and they declined the offer. So I'd even send them a message saying, "Hey, I'll let it go for $80 if you still want it," and they never responded. So eventually someone bought it for the price I was asking for, which was $138. So like I said, 6 months, I made about $90 after everything is taken out. Buy costs, shipping costs, PayPal fees, eBay fees, everything. Right? I made about $90 on this. Now, anything Disney catches my attention, but this bag was like excellent condition and it was really good quality. So of course I checked it out. And I just did I take a photo of the tag? I want to say I did. The Bradford Exchange. If you check that up, you'll see, yeah. This is the 2013, the Bradford Exchange Disney. Disney is hot, right? I bought a Disney scarf the other day and it sold like that. Disney's pretty hot, so that was a pretty cool score. This is another probably one of those just profits. I bought a medical haul from a garage sale and I got the whole thing for like $200. I've made my money back by now. I still have a ton more stuff out of that, and I don't know what these are. I actually trashed a few stuff that I'm thinking, those probably were worth money. Because this here, even I was thinking of trashing it, but I just did a quick search on eBay and I saw something similar sold for $60. So I was like, interesting. So I decided to check up a little bit more, and then I saw one identical one to it. And, I just put a price on it, and it's been sitting around for a little bit, I would say about 4 months. And someone finally sent me an offer for 120. Actually, they sent me an offer for a 100. I sent back 120 and they bought it. So I don't know what it is, what you do with it, but it was part of a medical kind of equipment haul. So that was a pretty good score. Again, that just goes to show you don't need to know everything about everything. As long as you check it up and it's selling, and it's ethical, you definitely want to put it on eBay. Everything sells on eBay. So, like I said, I would say probably, like I said, it's all profit right now. So, about $100 profit, I'm going to say. Maybe a little bit more, but we'll leave it at $100 profit. So, that was pretty cool. Let me just show you some more photos. It says Jobo Autumn, whatever. Made in Federal Republic of Germany. Test drum. Yeah. All right, guys. So next item I want to share with you is this pretty cool. I love finding Christian Dior. Every time I find it, it sells every single time. This was a robe I picked up for $3 at one of my honey hole spots thrift store. But yeah, why is it not? It's not allowing me to zoom this one. But Christian Dior. It was a really great condition robe. I actually took an offer on this for $79 plus shipping. It went overseas. I made $68 profit on this robe. That's pretty much what I paid for this whole lot. Not this whole lot, but every item that I've shown you so far. Total cost is $68.39. And I made $68 on this robe only. Paid $3. Took about 5 months to sell. Had watchers in the beginning, so maybe I priced a little bit too high. But yeah, Christian Dior, can't go wrong. I've heard some resellers say they're scared to pick it up because some of them are, they're fake stuff. I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem with eBay. I've never had a problem with a buyer. So every time I see Christian Dior, I just pick it up. And it's usually really good quality stuff that I pick up. Every time I see that brand attached to something, the quality is amazing. Maybe one time I bought a pajama, I think, and it was like, but it sold within a few days. So there you go. Next item that I sold, this was, okay, so I was in a thrift store and there were 3 of these. Don't know anything about them. They were $7.95 each. 2 of them were this model up here. Grundfos Alpha, I'm guessing cast iron pump. My thing would be, I'm thinking it's like a something to do with plumbing, but that's how ignorant I am when it comes to stuff like this. It just goes to show you don't need to know this stuff, everything particular to sell it. But yeah, I'm guessing it's something to do with plumbing. And there were 2 of them with this particular model. The brand is Grundfos. And I had one with another model. Again, I don't know what they're for. They look pretty new to me. The actual piece looked pretty new to me. If you look at it, there's like no scratches, nothing. So yeah, I listed these. These were a little bit higher, but someone sent me an offer and he said he would buy both for $200 free shipping. So I was like, sure. So I just changed the price to $90 plus 10. That was for 1, and he bought, you see it says 2 sold here. So a total of $200 I was paid for this. That was including shipping. Again, I said I paid $7.95 each, so less than $16 for the 2. Took about 1 month to sell. I had watchers in the beginning. So I made about $138 on the 2 when shipping and, fees and everything by cost came out, I made $138 on these. So these were pretty cool. I still have another one with a different model number to it. That is, yeah, that one, I even priced it cheaper. So it's not as sought after, I guess, as these ones are. So pretty cool score. Now I know when I see this brand, definitely I want to snatch that up if the price is right. All right, next item I sold is this. Oh, this was a pretty cool. The colors got me because it just looked retro, vintage to me. But it was, so I put rare vintage Rubbermaid chest storage bin. It was pretty, pretty good size. And at first I started using it as a storage bin for myself. But I was like, nah, somebody wants this. And I listed it at 99. Somebody sent me, it was 99 plus calculated shipping. Someone sent an offer for 75. I took it because I had it for, I want to say, a little while. Maybe about 10 months I had this for. And I paid $10 for it. So when everything's said and done, like I said, shipping was calculated shipping. I probably made about $55 on this profit. So that was a pretty good score. Like I said, the colors is what got my attention. It was really good. It was in really good condition. It was really hard plastic. One of these clips was missing on it from the front right here. One of the clips right there. One of the clips was missing. But yeah, Rubbermaid is a good brand. And someone bought it. So there you go. And guys, last but not least is this vintage 1940s style corduroy dress, J. Peterman Company dress. This was a corduroy dress, brand new without tags, but it did have the button still attached to it. Again, with corduroy, the style, if you look at it, it's pretty vintage. I saw a similar one and it says 1940s, so I put that as well. I got an offer on this for 100 and I countered offered and the person declined it. And a few days later, I was like, man, I should have taken that offer. But a few days later, somebody bought it. They asked me for a specific measurement. I sent it back to them and they bought it for exactly what I was asking for. So that was amazing. Now, I've never really heard of this brand before then, the J. Peterman Company. But I don't know if everything sells as well. But like I said, this one was corduroy. It was kind of a vintage style. So the person that bought it from New York. The person that sent me the offer for 100 was from New York. So I don't know if it's folks are buying it to do some kind of acting or whatever. But guys, I made $166 profit on this dress. It took about 4 months to sell. Tons of watchers from the beginning. I didn't even take the best photos because I do that a lot. I paid $3.50 for this. It was $6.99, but the thrift store had half off for that color, so I got it half off. The moral of this video is, you're gonna find some amazing scores sometimes, and you can be you can have a business, a reselling business, where you sell a lot of stuff on a daily basis, or you can be a super picky picker, where you go out there and you only pick up stuff that are worth a certain amount, and you can still make a decent amount of profit. You can still make a decent amount of extra cash, if you will. All these sold within a few months, for the most part, and I didn't pay much for any of them. The only thing I paid a lot for was, or the most for, I should say, is $10, and that was for the Rubbermaid bin. Other than that, everything else was $6 and under, I believe. Yeah, so those are pretty good scores. So you can do that as well, guys. I just wanted to share that to encourage you, if you're brand new, that you can make some extra money, whether you're doing it full-time or part-time. If you want to be super selective, there are stuff out there. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, definitely subscribe, like, thumbs up, whatever it is. Hit the bell if you want notification in the future when I post a video. And leave a comment. Let me know if you like the video. Let me know if you have any questions. And be kind out there. See you.